Oh, I love this topic. Hello, Renee Flamand. I absolutely took this title again because I liked how last week worked out. Why does the narcissist keep coming back to old supply? It's from video 117. And I have made many videos on this topic, but I picked this one as a title. You guys, when your narcissist goes back to old supply, say you're the new supply in the relationship, and you right now just found out that your narcissist, you found texts in the phone, has been continually reaching out to new supply, or just started doing it again, or is meeting their old supply. Je m'excuse, you know what I mean? Je m'excuse. Their old supply before you, and you just started seeing texts and they're reaching out to them again and they're meeting them for a drink even. Or you could be new supply, and like I've been on both ends. So I've been the person that found the text to his old supply, and I've been old supply when he had new supply that he kept trying to come back to. So I've been both, right? I've been the old supply that he was coming back to, and I've been the new supply that saw he was going back to old supply. Because this is a chain they do. You follow me? That's why I say every stage they go through, we've all experienced. And what that taught me was, with all of the information that I gathered, because I told you I asked him questions. Once we were no longer involved, he would come here I would ask him like a scientific experiment. I would say, I just need to get I need some research. I need some things answered. And what I've surmised, you guys, is, and we've discussed it a lot, when they are in a relationship and they reach back to old supply, it's because they are looking for validation. They are looking to have their ego stroked because it was just bruised by the new supply. They just had a fight with new supply, so they're coming back to you. Or they just had maybe you're the new supply, so they go back to their old. Why? Because the old may have unwillingly left the door slightly ajar, right? Because the narcissist doesn't kill anything. Oh, no. Mine told me right out, oh, all the numbers are in my phone. I don't get rid of anyone's number. Well, of course not. Because the second he gets into a fight, he's reaching out for people that he already has in his roster, on his roster, in his Rolodex, on his phone. They have a list of people that they can go, oh, this one's always good for a laugh. Oh, this one's always, laughs at my jokes. Oh, this one always calls me handsome. Oh, this one always tells me she loves me. Oh, this one, whatever they need, they're going to get it from the person on their list that gives that to them. I'm no longer on his list, so he can't call me. But you don't think he doesn't have a whole list of people that he does call, right? Of course he does. Of course he does. He told me right out. Oh, I was calling everybody. I went right through my phone. Triangulation, torture. Yeah. I called everybody. I left your house, drove 2 hours, didn't go where he told me he was going. We were together right now. Went somewhere else, and he was calling everybody along the way. So the person with whom he was even going to be wasn't even getting any loyalty. Of course not. He was he was doing... They keep going back because they need to know that someone reveres them. They need to hear it. They need a safety net. And you might say, well, why old supply? Why don't they just go out and get new supply? It's not that easy, you guys. Just because he got you quickly with love bombing doesn't mean mine is he for romantic partner. We always say insert your own pronoun to make the story your own. It's not easy to always get new supply. Maybe they don't have time. Maybe you just had a blowout today and they're not going out tonight. They can't. They didn't make, whatever. I don't know. They have to sit with you in the house after this big blowout. What can they do? They can get on their line with the phone and on the line with the dating and get ego that way and look for new supply that way with their thumbs. What are you doing? Oh, it's business. How hard do you think that is for them? How hard? They might not get new supply. Might be a slow night on the line for the dating. It might not happen right away. They're striking out where they go. They had a dry patch for a month, whatever the case. So now they have to get it. They have to be fed. They have to be fed. So where are they going to go? Tried and true. Tried and true. Valentine's Day is coming up. And this has been a few years now. I don't even remember. 2021, I'd have to look it up. No, it was 21. My phone, when I tell you, hoovered the entire Valentine's Day weekend. The entire Valentine's Day weekend. And my brother was in town. We were just hanging out. I don't remember what we did, whatever. Monday morning, after my brother had left, I get on the phone. I'm like, what? And I've told you this story before when we are talking about hoovering. I was like, what? What do you want? I've seen 150 missed calls. Because Valentine's Day was over that weekend. You can look it up in 21. I think it was 21 I'm talking about. It was a Friday or a Saturday night, whatever. He had a girlfriend. Had a girlfriend. They got into a fight. He drove 3 hours to Orlando. Tried to contact Tried and True. But I was getting into, now this was almost a year after we broke up. Yes, so I was getting into, I didn't answer him. We were in no contact. But I told you before, I've been every spectrum of no contact. So I didn't answer him or I listened to all the crazy messages. And I did pick it up. So that was obviously not no contact. I'm like, what do you want? Spent the next day and a half telling me she's a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. By the third day on Wednesday morning, he's calling me going, I'm just a bad guy. Meaning everything I've just told you the last 2 days about me leaving her and getting back together with you. That's why I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with you. You're my one and only. I hadn't nailed the coffin shut yet. So he got into a fight with the girlfriend. But by Wednesday, they had made up. And he was back going to her. Can you imagine? This actually might have been 22. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Contacted Old Supply because it was Valentine's Day. God forbid he not have a partner on Valentine's Day. That never bothers me to not have a partner on Valentine's Day. Never does. Don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't want you to be sad if you don't have a partner. So he's contacting Old Supply. I answer, which is the danger of a Hoover. He plays with me for 2 days on the phone, brings I don't know I don't remember, but we spent it, right? Now, if his girlfriend knew that he hoovered somebody the entire Valentine's Day weekend with like 150, 200 calls, I don't think she would feel very good. It was 21. Because it was that fall that I finally told her, look, he keeps coming back here. And yeah, So I feel like when they go back to Old Supply, it's because at that point I had still received his call. It was about on a monthly basis. And I would, even if I ignored I would eventually say, what is it? I see all these calls, whatever. Once they know that they're not welcome to call you, which he knows now, it's been several years since, they'll leave you alone. But they'll go to another Old Supply or a casual supply, and they'll turn the casual encounter that they might have put someone's number in their phone. Now that woman's going to be New Supply behind the back of his already New Supply because he just got into a fight. I don't know how many people he called that Valentine's Day weekend when I wasn't answering, but I can guarantee you this is how it went. He reached out to Old Supply. He was continuing to talk to his girlfriend and trying to make up. He was reaching at least 7 other women the entire weekend. I don't know if anyone said yes and if he ended up going out for Valentine's Day or not. He didn't with me. He didn't even come over here. I didn't even see his face. But Monday morning, now my brother's gone. I was like, hey, what's up? What's the emergency? They reach out to whomever they think is going to respond to them and give them exactly what they need at that moment. Immediate gratification. Immediate gratification. So when your phone stops ringing from your narcissist, you should take that as a sign that you've been strong enough to let them know that they are no longer welcome to call you. If you are in no contact and it's Valentine's Day coming up and you start to get hoovered, I want you to think about my story. Because by Wednesday morning, I knew he was off again. Why? Because he didn't call when that's what happens, right? They say they're going to call, they don't. You call them, it goes to voicemail. You text them, you get no response. And finally, he rang me mid-morning on Wednesday. And he's off going back. I'm just a bad guy. Do you believe that? And I just was like, oh my God. I don't remember if I was hurt or not with that one. I might have been, yeah. But do you believe it? So I want you to think about stories like that happen every single day. And around a holiday like Valentine's Day, they're especially going to go out and hoover because they know you're feeling vulnerable if you're by yourself. If you were old supply of theirs and you haven't shut the door yet where they think they're still welcome, they're going to go for it. And I want you to remember, it's not because they miss and love us and they've learned a lesson. We're not talking about a healthy person here, with whom that could be true. We're talking about a narcissist. They go back to old supply because it's guaranteed. It's easy. The old supply before me, the text that I found, he was texting her the entire year that we were going out. This poor woman thought he was going back to California. You think that he's been away from you for a year in Florida, but you're still in hope? This is the text conversation that he's coming back and he's still snowing you, giving you reasons why he's not back yet and how he's coming and I still love you, and you're believing it. So this woman across the country was old supply for a year and a half while he was with me. And this woman, the new supply after me, he was with a year and a half coming to me while he was with her. They go where they're going to be received. And I don't want you being the old supply that they keep coming back to. Make them be part of your past if you've made that decision. Don't answer the phone and laugh at their jokes. You might think, well, it's harmless. I didn't go out with him. Okay, that's great. That's excellent. But don't feed them anything. Don't feed them. If you've made the decision, I never tell anyone to leave. It's a very personal choice. But if you made that decision, don't even entertain them, especially during a hoover, because there's a reason they're hoovering you for Valentine's Day. And I don't want you to get caught up and just be the old supply that answered. Be the old supply that they can't get to anymore. It'll make your life a lot easier. Don't be upset about Valentine's Day. Don't. I mean it. And people say things to make themselves feel better about it, like, oh, it's a Hallmark holiday, and da-ba-ba-ba-ba. All those things are true. But it still hurts people's feelings when they know this person's out and that person's out. So, I know couples married 25 years and they've been miserable for 20 of them. So they're going to go out for Valentine's Day maybe, and what? I'm bothered? I'll have the best Valentine's Day of anybody that I know. I will be in a home that I love, with a dog that I love, watching something I love. Maybe I'll be with friends. Maybe I'll be outside watching something, working out, doing whatever I want to do. Painting. I have things to do around here. I'll have the best day playing music, not fighting, not feeling bad, somebody not telling me I look nice, getting all dressed up, having to fight at the restaurant, fight the whole way home, fight the whole way there. I never think of Valentine's Day as anything other than, pardon me today, always when I talk a lot, coming to a head. There's usually a fight on any kind of special occasion. So why are you sitting there feeling bad that somebody's having a nice Valentine's Day? They may not be, and I hope they are. This isn't me schadenfreude saying, haha, they're not having a nice one either. That's not what I'm saying. But don't automatically romanticize the holiday to be like every romantic comedy, and everyone's living that, and you don't have that. So have a wonderful evening yourself, and don't worry about what day it is. Your person will come. If you are someone that's still trying to date, your person will come. I promise, when it's supposed to come. Thank you for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.